Hi students, welcome to Evershine Coaching Center. Myself Faisal sir here. Today, let me start the chapter Coordinate Geometry. And a point 8 comma minus 6, we use the formula d is equals to root of x square plus y square. Remember, this is a very important formula for your board exam. Okay, so what is the formula to find the distance between origin and a point and any point? Root of x square plus y square. Here 8 comma minus 6, can you see here? So 8 is x, minus 6 is y. We just substitute these values. Root of x square, x is what? 8 square, plus y is minus 6 whole square, is equals to 8 square 64 plus minus 6 whole square, minus 6 into minus 6, minus into minus, plus 6 6 is 36. So that's nothing but root of 34 plus 66, that is 100. What is root of 100? 10. So it's nothing but 10 units. This is our final answer. See children, next question number 2. Find the distance between 2 comma 3 and 4 comma 1. Here we can see, if we compare to the previous problem and this problem, in that first coordinates was 0 comma 0, that is origin, and second coordinates has been given. But in this case, he has given both the coordinates. Since he has given both the coordinates, what we do here in the beginning, 2 comma 3 and 4 comma 1. Okay, 2 comma 3, this is the first coordinate, 4 comma 1, this is second coordinate. So what we can do here, 2 comma 3, we write it as x1 y1, second coordinate x2 y2. Done. So now we use the distance formula, d is equals to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is our distance formula, right? Just substitute the values in this, that's it. Root of, what is x2? 4, correct? This is x2 value, 4 x2 minus x1 2 whole square plus y2 1 minus y1 3 whole square. That's nothing but root of 4 minus 2 2 whole square plus 1 minus 3. In 1 can we subtract 3? 1 में से 3 जाता बेटा? No. No means minus. 3 minus 1 2 whole square is equals to 2 square is 4 plus minus 2 whole square, minus into minus, plus 2 2 is 4. That's nothing but root 8. That is 4 plus 4, not 4 into 4. Most of you, what you will do, 4 4 is 16 you may write. So be careful, that is 4 plus 4 is 8. Now 8 is even number or odd number? It's even number, right? It is even number. Which is the least even perfect square? 2 2s are 4. Very good. 4. 4 into what is 8? 2. 4 2s are 8. What is square root of 4? 2. This root 2 as it is. That's it. D is equals to 2 root 2 units. So this is the distance between the 2 points 2 comma 3 and 4 comma 1. Is this clear? Good. Carry on. This is question number 3. Find the point on y-axis which is equidistant from A of 6 comma 5 and B of minus 4 comma 3. Children, let me consider these are the 2 points. Let me consider these are the 2 points. This is A and this is B. And this is a point P. This is a point P. Okay. Now we know that the coordinates of A are x1, y1. Coordinates of B are x2 and y2. Correct. And coordinates of P are x comma y. So this is a general representation. General representation. Now according to this question, what is saying? Find the point on y-axis. Find the point on y-axis which is equidistant. Remember, this is important condition. Equidistant means equal distance. That means it means that from P to A, what is the distance is there? Same distance it is there from P to B. Here is saying that the distance between P to A and the distance between P to B both are equal. Equidistant means equal distance. That's nothing but PA is equals to PB. Is this clear? He has given the condition from P to A, what is the distance is there? Same distance it is there from P to B. So PA is equals to PB. Based on this condition, find the point on y-axis. Find the point on y-axis. Also we know that this is our coordinate system. This is which axis? X-axis. This is which axis? Y-axis. On x-axis, on this axis, x value will be present. X value will be there. But y value will be absent. So y value will be 0 on x-axis. On x-axis, on x-axis, on x-axis, what are the coordinates? X comma 0. X value will be there, y value will not be there. What in the case of y-axis? Always we have to represent in the form of x comma y. X should come first, y should come next. So here x value will be 0, y value will be present. Y value will be present. It means on y-axis, what are the coordinates? 0 comma y. What are the coordinates? 0 comma y. On x-axis, x comma 0. On y-axis, 0 comma y. Same question, he can change to x-axis and he can ask you. Are you getting my point? So here, PA is equals to PB. Now what is the coordinates of P here? The coordinates of P are which axis? Y-axis. So what is the coordinates of P on y-axis? 0 comma y. It means this is x value and this is y value. X value will be 0 and y value will be y itself. Now what are the coordinates of A? 6 comma 5. That's nothing but x1, y1. What are the coordinates of B? Minus 4 comma 3. That's nothing but this is x2 and this is y2. Any doubts? Is this clear? The basic concept? Yes. Now, let me start solving the problem. Now, what is the main condition here? PA is equals to PB. PA is equals to PB. So, we apply the distance formula. P to A, what is the distance? Equidistant he gave, right? Means distance. It means we have to use distance formula. Got it? So, one time we write the distance formula. What is the D formula? D is equals to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Is this clear? So this is our distance formula. If you want, separately you solve PA, separately you solve PB, then equate both the thing. Equation 1 is equals to equation 2. Or else simultaneously also you can do it. So better we do individually. PA. Now what are the coordinates? What are the units I have taken? P and A. PA. So PA is equals to root of, who is coming first? P. So what are the coordinates of P here? 0 comma y. What is the coordinates of A? 6 comma 5. According to this condition, this is x1, this is y1, this is x2 and this is y2 as per this condition, because we want PA, right? P should come first, A should come next. So PA means P coordinates are 0 comma y, that is x1 y1, A coordinates are 6 comma 5, that is x2 y2. So what is the formula? x2 minus x1 whole square. So what is x2? 6 minus x1 0 whole square plus y2 5 minus y1 y1 is y only whole square, done, is equals to root of 6 minus 0, that is 6 whole square, plus 5 minus y whole square is nothing but 6 square, that is 6, plus 5 minus y whole square, it is in the form of a minus b, correct? It's in the form of a minus b whole square. What is a minus b whole square? A square minus 2ab plus b square, correct? So what is a square? 5 square minus 2 into a value is 5, b value is y, minus 2ab plus b square, b is y square. Is this clear? Now is equals to root of 36 plus 5 square 25 minus 2 5s are 10 y plus y square. Is this clear? Now it's very simple, it looks very big but concept is very small. 36 plus 25 is 61 minus 10 y plus y square. Can we equate this? No. You just stop till here. So PA is equals to 61 root of 61 minus 10y plus y square. Let me call this as equation 1. Now which coordinates we should find? PB. Correct? It is nothing but PB. So what are the coordinates of P? 0 comma y. What are the coordinates of B? Minus 4 comma 3. So B coordinates are minus 4 comma 3. According to this is x1 y1 and this is x2 and this is y2. Again, can we apply the same formula, right? So PB is equals to, distance name is from P to B, that is PB is equals to root of x2 minus 4, x2 minus x1 0 whole square plus y2 3 minus y1 y whole square. Got it? Got the steps? Good. Is equals to root of minus 4 minus 0 minus 4 whole square plus 3 minus y, it is 3 minus y itself whole square, is equals to root of minus 4 whole square 16 plus, again it's in the form of a minus b whole square, a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. Any doubts? Now is equals to root of 16 plus 3 square is 9 minus 3 2s are 6y plus y square is equals to root of 16 plus 9 25 minus 6y plus y square. This is nothing but equation 2. I'll solve here itself. You can solve next step. What is the condition? Do we all knows it? PA is equals to PB, right? So we can say that equation 1 is equals to equation 2, correct? Equation 1 is equals to equation 2. What is equation 1? Root of 61 minus 10y plus y square. It is equation 1 is equals to equation 2 25 minus 6y plus y square. Is it correct? No, it is wrong. क्यों बेटा wrong? Very good. Square root ध्यान तक करना. No, it is correct. Now let's see. We can see here this square root and this square root will get cancelled. Yes or no? So what is left out? 61 minus 10y plus y square is equals to 25 minus 6y plus y square. Again we can see this y square get cancelled, because this plus y square come this side, it becomes minus y square. So plus and minus will get cancelled, right? Now let me take y terms one side, constant terms other side. So what happens? 61 plus 25 come this side, minus 25 is equals to minus 10y go that side, plus 10y minus 6y. 61 minus 25. In 61 if you subtract 25, how much? 11 minus 5, 11 minus 5, 6, 5 minus 2, 3. That's nothing but 36 is equals to 10y minus 6y, 4y. We want y. So 36 by 4 is equals to y. 4 ones are 4, 4 nines are 36. So what is the value of y? 9. It is 9. It is 9. Are you getting, children? So what is our conclusion? Therefore, the point on y-axis, what is the points on y-axis? 0, 9. Because x value will be 0, y value will be present. So what is presented? What is the presented value? That is 9. So this is our final answer. I hope you all have understood this problem. Copy it down. This is question number 4. Between x and y such that the point x comma y is equidistant from the point 7 comma 1 and 3 comma 5. See children, in this what is asking us to find? He is asking us to find the relation between x and y. And he has given the point, that is p of x comma y, which is equidistant. Again you can see here, this point is equidistant from the point 7 comma 1 and 3 comma 5. It means, let me consider this is a and this is b. So these are the two coordinates a and b, and this is a point which we call it as p. So this p of x comma y is equidistant from the point a comma b, that is x1 y1 and x2 y2. Correct? That what does it mean? PA is equals to PB. Is this clear? Understood? So first let me find the coordinates of PA. Let me find the coordinates of PA. What are the coordinates of P? X comma y. P is x comma y. What are the coordinates of A? 7 comma 1. 7 comma 1. That's nothing but this is x1 and this is y1. This is as it is xy. This is xy. This is x value is x only, y value is y only. That's nothing but, first one time we write the formula. We know that d is equals to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is what our distance formula. Correct? Now distance between whom? PA. Right? PA. So PA is equals to square root of x2. x2 is, sorry, this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. According to this condition, this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. What is x2 value? 7 minus x1 is x whole square plus y2 1 minus y1 y whole square is equals to root of 7 minus x whole square. It's in the form of a minus b whole square, that is a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square plus again a minus b whole square, a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square, right, is equals to root of 7 square 49 minus 7 2s are 14 x plus x square plus 1 square is 1 minus 2y plus y square. Got it? Is equals to root of 49 plus 1 50. Numbers, just I am adding the numbers. Again x terms, how many x terms are there? Only one x term, that is minus 14x. Next what is there? Plus x square. Next what is there? Minus 2y and then plus y square. That's it. No, we cannot add or subtract the rest of the terms. So let me call this as equation 1. Let me call this as equation 1. So that is PA is equals to root of 50 minus 14x plus x square minus 2y plus y square. Now we find the distance between P and B. What are the coordinates of P? X comma y. What are the coordinates of B? What are the coordinates of B? 3 comma 5. It means this is x1 and this is y1. This is x2 and this is y2. Again, PB is equals to root of x2 3 minus x1 x whole square plus y2 5 minus y1 y whole square is equals to root of 3 minus x whole square, a minus b whole square, a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square, again plus a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square is equals to root of 3 square is 9 minus 3 2s are 6x plus x square plus 5 square is 25 minus 5 2s are 10 y plus y square. Again we add the numbers. 9 plus 25 34 minus 6x plus x square minus 10y plus y square. Let me call this as equation 2. We know that equation 1 is equals to equation 2, that is nothing but PA is equals to PB. So equation 1 is equals to equation 2. So what is equation 1? 50 minus 14x plus x square minus 2y plus y square, right? This is equation 1. This is equation 1 is equals to equation 2 34 minus 6x plus x square minus 10y plus y square. Is this clear? Now this square root and this square root get cancelled. So what is left out inside? 50 minus 14x plus x square minus 2y plus y square is equals to 34 minus 6x plus x square minus 10y plus y square. Y square get cancelled, x square get cancelled. So left out is what here? 50 minus 14x minus 2y is equals to 34 minus 6x minus 10y. Okay, now we take xy terms one side, constant term other side. So that's nothing but 50 plus 34 come this side, minus 34 is equals to minus 14x goes that side, plus 14x, minus 2y come this side, plus 2y, minus 6x minus 10y. So 50 minus 34, how much? 50 minus 34, 16 is equals to 14x minus 6x, 14 minus 6, 8x, plus 2 minus 10, minus 8y. Got it? Minus 8y. Understood? So plus 2 minus 10 into, we cannot subtract 10. So minus 10 minus 2 is 8. So now what we can say, 16 is equals to, can we take 8 as common? So what happens? X minus y. X minus y. So now we can bring 8 to the denominator. We can bring to the denominator is equals to x minus y. 8 ones are 8 twos are. So what is the relation between x and y? Therefore x minus y is equals to 2. So this is the relation between x and y. Understood? In x if we subtract y, so final answer will be 2. This is the relation between x and y. I hope you all have understood this problem. See children, these are the very important points. Note, if you want to call 3 points, that is A, B and C are collinear. If you want to call these 3 points are collinear, we have 2 conditions. Condition 1 and condition 2. What is condition 1 says that sum of any two distances that should be equal to third distance. sum of any two distances should be equal to third distance. Example, AB plus BC should be equal to CA. देखो बेटा, अब इसके अंदर आपको क्या करना है, द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, इसमें तीन वैल्यूज मिलेंगे, जैसे कि 2 3 5, एग्जांपल 2 3 एंड 5. इसमें छोटे दो वैल्यूज हैं, whichever the values which are very small, you add the two values and that value should be equal to the third value, that is 2 plus 3 should be equal to 5. Hence the given problem is collinear, the given points are collinear. And second is area of triangle ABC should be equal to 0. Okay, next note number 2. Note number 2, 3 points A, B and C are the vertices of. They may ask you to prove this. They may ask you to prove the given points are something A, B, C coordinates they will give you, and they will ask you to prove it is right angle. Then you have to prove that, okay, Pythagoras statement. Sum of the squares of the any two sides should be equal to the square of the third side. That is AB square plus BC square is equals to CA square. Sometimes it may be BC square plus CA square is equals to AB square. Okay, vice versa. So it should be equal to square of the hypotenuse is equals to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. That should prove that statement. Next, if you want to call it is an equilateral triangle, then all the three sides should be equal. If you want to call isosceles triangle, then any two sides should be equal. Either AB should be equal to BC, or BC should be equal to CA, or CA should be equal to AB. If you want to call it as a square, then all the sides should be equal. If you want to call it as a scalene triangle, then all the three sides should be unequal. It should be different. Is this clear? This is very, very, very important note. You should not forget this note as well as these conditions. It is very, very, very important. Yes, children, I want you all need to solve these all problems. These are very, very, very important questions. And in this, most of the questions are repeated questions, or it has already asked in your previous exam, or you can expect this year for your board exam. These are the questions. Okay, let's start. First question, show that the points 1, 7, 4, 2, -1, 1 and 4, -4, 4 are the vertices of a square. Already we have seen the condition. Just you have to use distance formula. This is A, this is B, this is C and this is D. A, B, C, D. First you find the distance between AB, then BC, then CD, then DA. All the answers should be equal. Hence if you are getting all the answers are equal, hence you can say the given points are square. Done. Next question. Determine if the points 1, 5, 2, 3 and -2, -11 are collinear. Here he is given 3 points, that is A, B and C. We have to prove it is collinear. So first you find AB, then you find BC, then you find CA. Any two sides which is having very small value, you add that value, that should be equal to the third value, the bigger number. Hence it is collinear. Next question. Find the value of K if the points A, B and C are collinear. Already he said it is collinear. Already he has given it is collinear. Then you can directly use the condition AB plus BC is equals to CA. Apply that condition. AB answer, AB plus you write AB answer. BC plus you write BC answer is equals to CA plus you write CA answer. After that equate it, you can find easily K. उसमें K unknown रहता बेटा, K को एक साइड रखो, बाकी के पूरे टर्म्स को और एक जगह शिफ्ट करो, opposite side shift it, so you can easily find K. Once you can solve it, if you are not understanding, you can comment me or you can ask me, I will clear your doubt. Next question. The vertices of a triangle 8, -4, 9, 5 and 0, 4. Okay, these are the vertices of a triangle. We have to prove it is isosceles triangle. Means any two values if you are getting equal, then it is isosceles triangle. Next, the distance between the points 3, 1 and 0, x is 5 units. He is given distance AB, A और B के बीच में distance कितना है बेटा? 5 units. So use distance formula. D is equals to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. In place of D, write 5. This is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. Okay, substitute it. You can find the value of x. Keep x one side, LHS side, rest of the term shift to the RHS side. Next question. Question number 10. Same way. Find the value of x. Okay, just values have been interchanged here. Okay, such that the point between the the distance between the points 2, 5 and x, -7 is 13 units. In place of D, write 13, x1 y1, x2 y2. Substitute it. You can find the value of x. Next question. Find the radius of a circle. Find the radius of a circle whose center is Question number 11. Find the radius of a circle whose center is minus 5, 4 and which passes through the point minus 7, 1. He is asking us to find the radius of a circle whose center is, what is the center value? Minus 5, 4. Example, you can see here. So this is the circle. Okay, this is the center of the circle whose center is how much? Minus 5, 4, right? Which passes through the point minus 7, 1. So it is passing through the point minus 7, 1. So you can find the radius of the circle. You can find the radius. It's nothing but find the distance between the points minus 5, 4 and minus 7, 1. Are you getting my point? He is asking you to find the distance. But here indirectly is asking you to solve like it is radius. Find the radius. But here you should write the final answer as radius instead of distance. That's it. I hope you have understood this, how to solve this problem. Next question. Find the perimeter of a triangle whose vertices have the coordinates 3, 10, 5, 2 and 14, 12. ABC, he is asking perimeter. What do you mean by perimeter? Sum of all the sides. Perimeter means you should add all the 3 sides. Separately you find AB, BC, CA. Add all the numbers, add all the values, that is nothing but perimeter. Perimeter of triangle ABC is AB plus BC plus CA. Add all the values, that is nothing but perimeter. In this all the cases till now whatever we have discussed, we have applied only distance formula. I hope you all have understood this problem, enjoyed a lot. Wish you all the best of luck. Do well. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment this channel. Thank you.